Hey everybody, I just want to come on real quick today and talk about a book that I read called The Grape Cure by Joanna Brandt, Brandt. First, let me advise you that I am not a medical doctor. This should not be used as medical advice. This is for informational purposes only. And yeah, the reason why I'm showing you this grape juice and these grapes is because the book itself, I did read it. I just don't want to be violating any copyright infringement. So I'm not showing you the title of the book, but it is called The Grape Cure by Joanna Brandt, Brandt. And basically it's about a woman who grew up in South Africa in the 1800s. And as a child, she says she always remembered having GI problems, ulcers, and real bad stomach pain. And later on in life, it developed into stomach cancer as an adult. And she just kind of went through life in a lot of pain, misery, couldn't figure out, how to get rid of or treat this stomach cancer. She went to various doctors, but she did not want to have any surgery. And she mentioned also that growing up and in her household, they always ate meat, but they always ate table grapes as well with their meals. But she still continued to have this cancer and the stomach issues. And she one day met this man who gave her a book called The Fasting Cure by Upton Sinclair. And so she began to do a lot of fasting, 7-day fast, 3-day fast, to try to cure this stomach cancer, but with no results. However, in the midst of that, she was able to help cure a lot of individuals just by fasting. But she could not cure herself, and she did not know why. And as years go by, one day she just began to do it, just fasting, a lot of fasting, still no results. But she was able to kind of keep the cancer in check a little bit, she said. But it just was not, it just did not cure, the fasting did not cure her cancer. And so one day she did a 3-week water fast, and she noticed that the cancer disappeared. However, she still had the pain, but the cancer was gone. So that was good for her. She felt like, okay, it's gone, but I just now got to figure out what to do about this pain. And one day she just had a craving for some grapes, just a craving. So she did a fast on grapes, a 3-week fast on grapes. Just ironically, she noticed just eating those grapes alone got rid of her pain and got rid of the remaining residue or whatever was left of the cancer. She had no clue that the grapes were going to do this. She just had a craving for these grapes. And so she talked to a doctor about it. And the doctor explained to her, this is what we have been looking for. There's an element in grapes, and it's called protein. And the protein is found in a lot of foods. However, if you are mixing the protein with a lot of other things and that are toxic, and then it can either be a body builder or a body destroyer. And in that case, all those years she was eating table grapes with her food, it was not helping her because it was being mixed with other toxins. But when she did that 3-week grape fast and only ate grapes, it destroyed the cancer and it was building her body back up. So just to say that proteins and grapes and a lot of foods, it can either help you or it can hurt you. In this case, it helped her, either eating grapes as a fruit or drinking grape juice. And so she went on to write a book, tell her story, and she went on to help heal a lot of people just by eating grapes alone and drinking grape juice, just doing the grape fast or the grape diet. She talked about people who were in stage 4 cancer. She was able to cure them and get rid of the cancer. A lot of almost every disease that you could name: lupus, cancer, prostate cancer, cardiovascular disease, asthma, the flu virus. I mean, everything you could think of, she helped somebody get rid of it and cure it just by eating grapes or drinking grape juice. She said it could take as little as 3 weeks or as long as maybe 2 months, depending on your severity of your case. But She talked about a lot of different case studies that they did, her and this doctor that she partnered with to do this. And she also talks about a little bit about, in the beginning, she says that she does recommend that before you start the grape diet, that you um, do a fast for like 2 days just to clean out your system before you start the grape diet, and use an enema to keep your intestines clean, because you're going to start eliminating and loosening up a lot of toxins in your body, and you will be surprised at things that are coming out of your body. The things that we have in our body, a lot of mucus and stuff that we don't realize. And she went on to talk a little bit about the elements that are in the grapes, such as iron. It cleanses the blood. It has magnesium. Different type of grapes have different things, elements in them. However, she said you can do a variety of grapes. All grapes are good to use, but again, do the grapes alone. And she mentioned that she breaks it down in her book step by step of how to do the grape fast. She gives you things to eat. She makes it very, very simple. She even makes it easy for someone who works a 9 to 5 job and they don't have the time. They can't do it like on a weekly basis. So she breaks it down where they can do it only on the weekend, do the grape fast. And I mean, it's helped a lot of people. And even if you don't have anything that you're trying to get rid of, she said it's good for prevention and maintenance as well. And she also mentioned that she mentioned like in Germany, this is something, the grapes, they cherish the grapes. They call it the magic fruit. Every year they have a big festival, like a week-long festival where the whole town comes out and they eat and they feast off of grapes and grapes alone for like a week straight. And she said that is the reason why those individuals are never sick with any kind of disease or illness, because they're eating this grape for like a week straight. This is a big thing for them over there in Germany. So, I mean, again, this is something that can either heal you or hurt you as long as you eat it right and take it right. So I thought that I would just share that with you. I think that everybody should get this book. Again, it's called The Grape Cure by Joanna Brandt, Brandt. And I also want to tell you that, yes, I tried it myself. I did it for like 3 weeks. And I did have some results. I had a lot of stuff eliminating out of my body, a lot of mucus and stuff. And for those of you who don't know, yes, I'm trying to eliminate my fibroid that I have. And it did help shrink it and break it down some, but I'm still dealing with that. So I felt that I should have stayed on this grape diet a little bit longer, which I will go back to and do again. But I'm telling you from experience, not just from what I read in the book, from experience, that this does work. Because what we have in our body is called free radicals from eating different foods and things like that, like eating charred food or barbecue food that has been burnt, and we get free radicals in our body. And the grape juice, the grapes, it breaks down and eliminates the free radicals out of your body. I mean, I could tell you one time I drank some grape juice just drinking it out of nowhere, and I felt the change. Like I felt like I was rejuvenated, and it helped. It made me go to the bathroom. I felt like I was eliminating some stuff out of my body just by drinking that cup of grape juice. So this is something that's refreshing. I think everybody should try it, even if you're not trying to get rid of anything. Just again, as a maintenance and prevention. I'm sorry the video was fast, and I couldn't show the book because again it's copyright infringement, but I'll try to do a part 2 and add more information about it. So thank y'all for listening, and I will talk to y'all on the next video.